This may well be the last flight I have for a little bit of time until my medication starts to kick in. I haven't had any medication to date, and I've laid off all the painkillers so I could do this flight. Tomorrow I start my treatment.
For my hotel.
Radio, Golf Sierra Kilo, Uniform Bravo, radio check.
Uniform Bravo, hello. You're straight 5.
You're 5 also, Golf Uniform Bravo.
Come radio, Whiskey X-ray is lining up on 04. Hey, Roger, depart when ready. And just bear in mind, Snippy's up somewhere in the flexway. Roger on that. See you, Chris.
Traffic notice 100 feet below.
From Bravo, go to taxi, hold short, runway 04 for run-ups.
Yeah, Roger, it's you.
Delta from Bravo, checks complete, taxi line up, runway 04.
Yeah, Roger, and you can depart when ready. Call again on rejoin.
Okay, Delta from Bravo. Delta from Bravo, leaving the circuit to the southeast, switching over to Norwich radar 119.355. We'll call again on rejoin.
Cheers, have a good one.
Oh, there's a little bit of convection going on. Seems to fall in the middle. We'll get to some good height. I consider this time of year to be one of the most dangerous times of year to fly. There are a lot of pilots who are in the air now who have not remained particularly current, have been waiting for the good weather. But that's not the main issue. The main issue is now the crops are quite tall. So the number of fields, there's loads and loads of fields around here to land in, you would think, but loads and loads of those fields are standing crop. So very easy to end up landing in that field and then on your roof. As has happened to a colleague of mine literally this Friday. He had engine failure of some description, not quite sure what yet, but he ended up landing in a field, and the field of crop was nearly waist high, so it tripped him over. I like to gain a bit of height, it gives me more options. Right, let's switch over to Norwich. Testing squawk 7350, just double checking on that. Yeah. 7350. Just change our course a little bit. So we don't go over the back to gas works. This may well be the last flight I have for a little bit of time until my medication starts to kick in. I haven't had any medication to date, and I've laid off all the painkillers so I could do this flight. Tomorrow I start my treatment.
For my hotel?
So yes, I start my treatment tomorrow, and while that settles down, I'm not going to fly. The medication I'm having does not preclude me from flying, and so I could fly, but I'm going to take it easy, see how things go, make sure I'm fit in myself to fly, not just on a bit of paper. So I'm going to enjoy this little local flight. We're going to fly down the coast towards Great Yarmouth, that area. Fly back up, we'll go up towards Holcombe, that area, and then we'll return to base. It's not going to be a particularly exciting flight. I'm not going to be showing you a great deal of anything. This is just me being able to get out and about. And this is a real privilege to be able to fly. I never take it for granted. It's I know in some of my videos I might not sort of like jump up and down and sort of let's face it, I'm Scottish and I'm British, and we're stiff upper lip and we tend not to make a big fuss of things, unlike our brethren across the pond who we tend to celebrate achievements a lot better than we do. And that's not a fault. I'm not saying that they're wrong or that we're wrong. It's just we're different styles of character. But for those of you who might think that I just think that flying is something that you just get out and do, I have to say it most certainly is not. I do appreciate there are people out there who just can't get on the ladder to be able to enjoy flying the same way as I do, or the same way as other people do. And for some of them it's because they've got other priorities in life, although they'd like to do it. And in some cases it's just that they can't afford to because of the way their circumstances are. And I hope in a way that my videos at least give the people who can't fly a taste of what it's like to fly. And I just wish in a way I could afford an aircraft that had 2 seats and actually take some people up to share the pleasure of flying. We all have our restrictions in life. Anyway, enough of the heavy chat. Here we are flying around by the Norfolk Broads. Beautiful scenery, seeing people out sailing. Obviously nice weekend for sailing and light winds. I should imagine they're not going to go very fast with their sailing boats. All the time I'm flying, you see I'm sort of looking around and things. I am looking for potential fields should the thing in the front there, the pilot cooling fan, he thought it was to drive the airplane forward, it's not to keep me cool. In case that stops, because then you'll see how quickly I break into a sweat. There's hardly any wind at all. I've got 65 indicated and 68, so I've got a very, very slight tailwind at the moment.
Okay, so you're probably wondering why I'm suddenly appeared. At this point, my main camera in the aircraft, the cockpit camera, lost its battery, and because of that we lost the cockpit audio. So I'm just going to talk a little bit and then you'll see the landing sequence from the wing camera and the forward facing cockpit camera. I just want to sort of pass on sort of a bit of news that some of you may or may not have heard. A real aviational legend for the east of England, Chris Gurney, who operates the airfield to which I fly from, North Reps, passed away Wednesday lunchtime, and I just sort of like to let people know, you know, he was a fantastic character, a real gem to talk to, supported the local community in all sorts of things despite being paralysed from the waist down from an aviation accident. He encouraged pilots and aviation enthusiasts to, you know, talk to each other, to enjoy flying and things like that. But he also helped the local community with fetes and well, anything and everything that was going on around the airfield. So a big loss to us all, but the airfield remains open and operational, and my poor long-suffering wife will be no doubt on the radio for visitors coming in as and when we're at the airfield. And that was encouragement again from Chris Gurney for her to do that, so she had something to do while I was away flying. So our thoughts go out to his family. Then I like to live with the thoughts as I was brought up, that his body may be dead, but his soul will live on with all of us whenever we remember him. So I'll say goodbye now. You can see the landing sequence as I touch down at North Reps. Another relatively smooth landing, and I'll hopefully see you again at some stage in the not too distant future, doing a bit more work on this little puppy. Bye now.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up. You can subscribe or even hit the little bell notification for future videos. Any comments would be appreciated, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Remember, go fly and feel the sky.